So good. Today is April 15th. It is a Monday, and I am at Athens Greek Restaurant in Nashville, Tennessee. It's down here on 8th South, so if you ever get a chance to stop by Nashville and eat some breakfast, this is a great place to come. I come here all the time. This is not a paid endorsement. I just like to give credit to the places that I enjoy eating at. There's a rumor that we're going to play some cards, and I'm not really sure what's going to happen. So here's what's going on. Two different options. There's a private game I've been invited to, and that is tonight, and I might go, but Grace wants to play too, so what we might do is instead, because she's not going to play that game, what we might do instead is go up north to the casino in Evansville, Indiana, where we can both play. But here's the thing. I have a lot of stuff in Nashville I got to do today. Today's going to be kind of a day of pampering, and I'm going to take you along with me so you can see what it's like to be me. If you take anything away from this vlog, take this. You take care of your feet. Your feet will take care of you. Oh man, muscles were tight. Now they're loose. She wouldn't let me film in there. I don't know. Last thing on the agenda as far as, oh man, look at that thing I just jumped. All that practice with Usain Bolt. But last thing on the agenda that I have to get done today, as far as pampering, you know it. You already know. It's a vlog day, so I gotta get my hair did. Look at this. Good God. And I've decided I'm gonna go to the private game tonight. I'm going short today. I'm tired of having to deal with this hair. I'm going real short. I'm going my summer do. See you in a little bit. All right, guys. Day of pampering is complete. The feet, fleek. The muscles, fleek. The hair, 50% fleek. Didn't get my hairstylist. This one, very nice lady. Not on the same page with me at the hair, but it'll be fine. Comb it over the way that I like it. I think it'll be just fine. So I'm gonna head to Sonic because Grace wants a Diet Cherry Limeade. Then I'm gonna head home, and then I'm gonna go eat because I take care of my body. And then I'm gonna go play poker. It is officially time to jump in the shower to get ready for the poker game. Don't get any ideas. If you want to see anything that happens in there, you're gonna have to follow me on the Snapchat. Okay, I am dressed, ready to go, headed to the poker game. Got the poker cat here. Sneak, say hi. Okay. Next stop, poker. Sweet, I have made it to the game. I'm about to go inside. I can hear people talking. Let's run well. Let's jump right on in here. First hand off the deck. Not really. It's not the first hand off the deck. This is the first hand that I have captured, though. What you need to know about this hand is the guy that is playing in seat number 1 is a player who is playing for a living at the moment, and he's a decent player. Actually, he's a really good player. He just has really bad tendencies sometimes, and he's been playing real tight today, and that's pretty important going into this hand. So I look down at 2 5s, pump it up to $20. He makes the call. We're going to call him the villain. The small blind and the big blind both call as well. And we see a flop of 7-7-9. Not a fantastic flop. Both blinds check. I rate to have a chance of having the best hand here. And I can get, some hands that have decent equity against me possibly to fold. Ace-king and ace-queen being the most obvious choices. However, the villain does call. Both blinds fold. We see a turn card. Heads up now, and it's an ace of hearts. Now, that's a good card for me, as I am sort of known as a C-better. I can have this ace a lot of the time, and my opponent shouldn't have too many aces, so I can represent this pretty well. That's my thinking anyway, so that's why I go ahead and fire out a bet of $80. And by 80, I mean $85. My opponent doesn't take a terribly long time. Decides to make the call, which is alarming because I only have a pair of 5s, and if he's potentially slow playing a 7 here. If he had an ace-high club draw, he's now made a pair of aces, and top pair could have come along as well. River's a 6, put a whole bunch of crap out there I really can't beat. I go ahead and make a check. I feel like giving up is the best option here, as I just don't think I'm going to be able to win this pot very often. I make the check right here, and over my opponent, he checks immediately. He was very happy that I checked. And he rolls over ace-9 of diamonds for top 2. Makes a lot of sense. Not surprised to see that hand, and I lose the pot to start the game.
Probably the biggest pot of the day that I played will be this one right here. So this is going to be against... The main pot is going to be against the same opponent that beat me earlier on that we saw when he had the ace-9 and I had the 2-5s. I look down at a pair of 3s here, wired. Make it $15 to go. First, the player to my left makes the fold, and the villain down there, and we're going to continue to call the villain, he's going to make that $15 call. Get another call in the middle of the table from the hijack. The button must come along. The big blind comes along. We're going to end up seeing this pop multiple ways, which is not terrible. 5 ways to the flop. We're up. Got $75 up for grabs. It's not a terrible situation to be in when you have a small pocket pair because you can usually win a big pot when you hit. We get a very good flop. 9-5-3 with 2 clubs. Bottom set. Love and life. Nothing could be better. I fire out a bet of $40 into the field, hoping that somebody wants to come along. Over pairs aren't going to be scared of this board. Club draws, gutter ball straights, wheel draws, all sorts of things that can come along that we can get value from. Maybe argue I could even pump it up to maybe $50 too, because you know someone's probably going to connect here. Under the gun +2 raises to 90. He's the main villain from earlier. And that's alarming because, as I said, he's playing for a living now, and he's playing really good cards. He's playing really well, and the best part of his play is coming to the forefront here. So that's a little bit of alarm bells going off. We get a middle position, a shove there for about $100 even, and then off camera you can't quite see it to the right. The big blind makes the call too, so the pot's getting bloated. Not going anywhere with bottom set. Clearly, we just have to think about am I going to be good against 3 other players here enough? And I think I just have to make the all in play. Can't really make the fold here. I shove all in for $440, and to be fair, I never really even considered folding. No, that's not true. I never was going to fold. Shove the 440. Under gun +2 calls for $260 more. And what's really annoying is right now he's telling his buddy to the left out loud that he wishes he had more money. That is never good when you don't have the nuts and people wish they had more money. Now the guy to my right is in the tank. Is he going to call off after 3 players have gone all in, including one for $440, whatever I had? Don't worry. He calls too. So we have a 4-way all-in pot. 1,375 up for grabs. There's like 900 in the main pot, 400 on the side. Even if I lose the main pot, I'm only going to end up losing like $50 in the hand. The board runs out with a 6 and a 9, giving me 3s full of 9s, which beats the guy to my right who has 2 10s, beats the dude in the middle who has 2 kings somehow, but loses to villain number 1 who had the good old pocket 9s. Good old pocket 9s. Quad 9s beats me. So that's the situation in this hand. I'm just not sure there's anything you can do about it. Now, he was playing super tight, but when it got back to me, if I just call his $100, he's going to raise anyway, and I'm not folding at that point. So there's no real discussion here about folding, just bad luck.
When you move, there's a freedom from your hips up to your eyes. Patron saint of the season, yeah, you were built from mid-July. You got the glow of the sunset, you got the rush of the ocean waves, burning high like it's wanted, you make it feel like summer again. Your skin soft as ice cream, yeah, you melt under my touch. And with your kiss strong as lightning, got me falling right back in love. You got the glow of the sunset. You got the rush of the ocean wave. You're burning high like it's wanted. You make it feel like summer again. Again. You make it feel like summer again. Again. And we both know that it's probably not gonna last forever. And the blink of an eye, May turns into September. When we look back at all the things that we could remember, I want to remember you, and then I'll feel it again, again, and then I'll feel it again, again. You got the glow of the sunset. You got the rush of the ocean wave. You're burning high like it's wanted. You make it feel like summer again. We got a chance and we'll live it. The only rule is there's no regret. From the start to the end, you make it feel like summer again. Again, you make it feel like summer again. Again, you make it feel like summer. Oh yeah.
All right. Just got home from the game, and I was a loser. Down, I think $230 is how it turned out. Man, it was a good game tonight. I don't know. I don't know if I played well or not. So we'll talk about it tomorrow, guys. Appreciate it. That is it for vlog number 16. If you made it this far, you probably liked what you saw. So do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, hit the likes. Some of those things may mean the same thing. I will see you, next week? Vlog 16, out.
If I had 1,000 tongues, I would sing with everyone. Voices like a mountain song, sing you all my